well. Hello. Hello, indeed. Let's see, I gotta do a bunch of stuff before I do the roulettes. Marotine. 8430. This is probably not. I'm in a state of mind this evening. Just so different than usual, but okay, I guess I need to go and check and make sure that I'm talking to myself. Let's see.
Live TV, HDMI to chat, HDMI
at least.
Connected.
Otherwise, I might say something. Otherwise,
Live TV, HDMI 2 connected. HDR.
Otherwise, I might say something, human. I guess is the first word that came to mind. Sake, 3 cheers. Otherwise, I might say something, that doesn't transmit over video. Oh, here's a ladder. I could totally climb that in Elden Ring. What's up there? I don't know. But that's what I've been doing, Elden Ring. Okay, so here we go. Armor Team Choker of Slaying, which is a level 80 item. And how do I make sure that that is the appropriate thing to take apart? 90. Let's see if I have another class at 80. Monk Dragoon. Yeah. That would be the useful class for this particular item. Not this Dragoon. Woo! Martin. Just working out all the time. Oh yeah. Okay, here's the cover. Let's see. Routine Choker of Slaying. A choker. Okay, yeah. I could have just done an item comparison. Actually, yes. That actually is, this is a different. Surely this is not the, there's gotta be another Dragoon class that's, maybe not. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm playing on the PlayStation 5, yeah. There it is. Armor Teen, yeah, 520. And then this is 430. That's what I was thinking. Decent that. And Dwarven Mithril Nougat. Yeah, I gotta switch up the camera and everything to go from the PS5 to the PS4. Wow, look at that. I guess a bunch of people have been playing lately. Bunch of people on. So that's good, I think. At least for crafting and gathering. You know. Let's see. Palaka, Choker of Fending. Might need that at one point. Level 85. The controls are so much more different. So much more different. Is that a phrase? They're different. Armor Routine, the controls are different on the PlayStation 5. The response is completely different. Armor Routine, Earrings of Fending. 430, 80, don't need that. It's like quicker. But I guess I could slow down the response time. It seems more responsive, a lot more responsive on the PlayStation 5. Armor Routine, Choker of Aiming. Again, I don't need that either. Yeah, it's definitely like smoother, like the graphics, you can tell the frame rate is, you can just see more as the camera turns. Like, there's not as much of a, what do you call it? Not lag, but like, there's not as much of a, like a trail, kind of. Palaka fan braces of Fending. Yep, could use that technically as well, I suppose. Well, alright. Well, I need to stick that in the armory chest. And this I could decent size set of V. And, nougat. Another dwarven nougat. Okay, and this armor routine, Earrings of Fending. Don't need that toe, I believe. So, c'est la vie. And nougat. Titan bronze nougat. And Palaka, Choker of Fending. That I could use at some point, I suppose. Okay, so sell these things. Okay, 540. Looks like a nice, short teleport. A dwarven nougat. And, I've already got one of those, so I might as well sell two of them. 2712 and 2712 for two. A bicycle built for two. 2712 for two. Okay, time to do some roulettes, I guess. Yeah. Not on Dragoon there. Let's see. The hot bars look the same. I'm gonna, have to play at some point a lot of things in this game if I'm to progress further. I've got to do, I still haven't done the latest tier of raids past 3. I've done 1 and 2. studied 3 briefly and just haven't had an opportunity to do the thing. So like busy. Alright, so here we go, and let's see if there's even a... I got that. Main scenario is healer. I guess I need to do some main scenario. I've done it before. Here's Alliance Raids. That could be just literally a lack of progress, actually. Let's see, main scenario, healer, 350 tomes. This might be shorter, whatever, let's try it. I am on 87, I can barely see my experience bar. Let's do this. And go, let's try it. Main scenario, healer. I haven't even done this yet, I think. Wow. I think I can skip it now. It cannot be skipped still. I thought that they changed it to where you could skip it. Anyway, well, it's short. That's what it is. Hello. Yes. Hopefully you haven't had as much sake as I have. Maybe you have. I don't know. Maybe it's best. Anyway, okay, so... And I suppose that I will be healing at this juncture. And there we go. And look at all those soldiers in the light of the crystals. Some interesting names here. Jelani, I guess. Galan. Jelane. Galane. Oh, Galane. I don't know. Alright. It's a nice name, I think. Jelane. That might be alright. Katarna. Katarna? Kind of does sound Italian. It's pretty nice. Oh no, I'm lagging again. How do I even exist? I mean, how can... well. Yeah, it's just great to have internet, I suppose, out here in the States. Just got to learn to deal with the lag. Jelani Katarna. Yeah, I like that name. It's kind of like a... Sounds, Deanna Troyish. What's the name of her world? Whatever it is. That sounds Italian, really, I guess is what it is. Zelane Katana. Betazoid. Betazed. Yeah, that's it. That's what it sounds like. Huh. Look at that. Couple of iron giants. Statues come to life. Wow, where did you take all that damage from? Wow, it's like I look away for 1 second. Bleeding out his, nether region, I guess, yeah? Just bleeding HP out of every orifice. Yeah. all this stuff. Yeah. Different and yet the same. The same and yet different. I think I've done this once since they changed it all. Still kind of shocking, I believe. Guess we need to still do the same things. Download disposal chute. Do we need a key? Used to have a key, I think. Maybe we don't. Kraid. Oh, that sounds like a Ninja Turtle name, I think. Like, you know, Crane, except Kraid. Kraid. Crane. Okay. Ah. Or, you know, the Fraser dude. Yeah. Ah, lag, man. Lag is so hard. It's so hard. It's like I gotta find the rhythms of the night. Of the night. Of the, binary systems, I guess. Like, you know, it's all binary, right? Like there's infinite space all the time. I believe it's just a matter of utilizing it. I think, you know. Like the world is full of space, and space is naturally, because it's called space, is full of space and is space. So like you got all this stuff. It's just a matter of finding somewhere to sink it with speed and being and magic. The magic of light. The magic of existence and motion. So yeah, you definitely got to find somewhere to put all the motion that all these movements create, and have them all sync in such a way that no one takes 3 seconds when other people take 2 seconds to get from point A to point B, right? Woo, yeah. What is this? That's a challenge. I believe it's definitely a challenge. It's like, that's probably mankind's greatest challenge, actually. Just being able to find the most efficient way to go from point A to point B in the least amount of time with the least amount of friction and with the greatest gain. I guess people just want to gain happiness, joy. Yeah, happiness and joy. It's whoever is doing the voiceover for I guess Jelani or one of the characters. Yeah, it seems to be agreeing with me profusely, which I suppose is the best kind of agreement. What was yeah, it's thought. Space, utilization of space. I mean, why would my internet lag? I mean, even if 50 people are on the same wavelength and are doing different things from a particular point, why would one lag? Why would one of those, I mean, maybe just because it all goes through a nexus, like a small nexus, and for a crux's point. More directly, but again, like even with the I'm not sure exactly what I'm trying to say, but like even with the smallest space imaginable, like on the level of quarks and so forth, you know, it seems like you could still fit all of the actions that could conceivably be into the smallest imaginable space. Does that make any sense? Because every action is as small as it can be. So every action is necessary, and every action has already been done, and every action will be. So every action is every action, and there is nothing else than those actions. You know, every action is known. So like, all the space that can be taken up is only taken up by all the space that is taken up. This is kind of a weird concept, right? Like, I'm not even sure that I understand it. I'm just kind of talking through the Saki, but like, yeah, every action that can be is every action that can be. So like, if you have one line of programming that explains a kick, then that kick is a kick. I mean, there are different motions for that kick, but still, yeah, I guess I'm kind of disproving myself here as I speak. And I've never done that before. Here we go. Let's see. Livia Sauce Junius. Yeah, every line to become something else. So it takes up space, of course. every action takes up space. But once you reach a certain number of spaces, whoops, this is strange. You don't need to go beyond that. You can just, like, you get a roundhouse kick, you get like a straight kick, and you get like a horsey kick. Whatever the kicks are called, I see them in my head. I have no idea what they're called. But there are certain numbers of kicks that, oh, what was that? Oh, that might have been a voiceover for her. Unless it's somebody, in the stream. Well, you never know, I guess. Livia Sauce Junius. Still, though, I mean, if every kick is known, if every kick is programmed, how many kicks could that possibly be? I suppose every motion you could program to be a separate entity or a separate space. Whoa, that looks dangerous. But once that's done, there's probably a way to condense that. Wouldn't you think that there's a way to condense that? Like, kick, and then like some kind of exponent, you know? Oh, this could be bad. Ooh, oh no. Yeah, like an exponent that would like kick to the nth power. Like if you just tap your foot as opposed to nice limit break. Man, that was beautiful. Yeah, that was beautiful. Ah, the tank was new. Maybe there weren't no loot still. Well, whatever. And no. Well, I guess I just wasn't observed enough. I was too in the shadows with my shadow-like gear. Let's see, oh man, this music sounds really nice with the headphones, on the PS5. Oh, what was I thinking about? Yeah, programming. I mean, some kind of way to make a kick, like just a single. I mean, the foot's got to lift, right? I mean, it's got to lift. The foot has to lift. So, let's see, what's even. It's been so long since I've done programming. Well, let's see what else we got here. I gotta do all that PvP stuff. Well, might as well do that. No, it's gonna be painful. I hope my PvP hotbar is set up on this. Well, I need to, yeah, I don't want to jump into that and not have hotbars set up. So I need to go to the Wolf's Den on the PlayStation 5 just to make sure that my hotbar is set up. Oh, it is cool. PlayStation 4, just in case. People are jumping around. Look at that. I mean, it's like they're, just wondrously there, not there. There's gotta be some way. Well, I could put it to the Ethernet. I mean, it's coming through the airwaves, so, like, the airwaves are... Whoa. Oh, no. Wireless control. Oh, I got an extra battery somewhere. I might as well stick it in. like a kick. I need to think of that. How does that even transmute? It's like, well, I might as well put the controller in right quick. Battery. Yeah. You're doing it. It's kind of a cool battery. It kind of detects like whenever the battery is low in the controller, like compensates. Let's do this as I think, if possible. Look at a bunch of new stuff. Ooh, I think I might have the hiccups. Front lines, let's see. What do I need? Currency 16, 17, 666. Blessed number there. Wolf marks. Oh, I need 14 for another one. Craziness. Alright. Front line. Oh yeah, program. How would you even do that? Let's see. It would have to be like, if you had the character code already, so you'd have to have like puts, all the stuff like shading, and it would have to be connected to a shape and to a shade. So you'd have to have like puts, shade, shade, puts hair, puts face, puts, all the stuff the programming code requires. You got to put it into the program, and it's got to be connected to something. It's like math, It's like got to be there. Then you'd have to have like puts kick, which would be like a scenario for the whole kicking range. And it's kind of like old, like 50s, 60s cartooning, I think. They had to, like, whenever they made a cartoon like those, like you see like the old Mickey Mouse cartoons, they had to sit there and paint out and draw out every single frame. That's why it looks kind of freaky sometimes, because like they had to literally draw out every background and all of that stuff. It's crazy what they had to do. But they were so quick. I mean, I guess that's why there weren't all that many of them, considering the millions of people in the world. But that's what it is. So like, yeah, they were just brilliant individuals. And like, yeah, so you got puts and puts, and then you got a kick. So you'd have to, but there's got to be some way to make the kick be recognizable through the entirety of the program without having to draw out every situation that a kick could possibly. Well, I mean, in a video game, you don't have to necessarily have that, because, like, if you kick one thing, you can, add a flash, which is what they do a lot of times, or what, is what this game has done. You don't have to add every kick. There are a couple, but they're like, the karate games and stuff like that, where it's like it reads every kick. So, yeah, but like, there's got to be some way for the program to. Well, I mean, if everyone combined, you could take all of the all the programs and stick them together and make just like super games and stuff. But then, then who knows what would happen? The world would become, just too beautiful, I suppose, for anyone to really appreciate the beauty. Maybe like a god would rise. That's probably what would happen. Like someone would just take over everything. You'd have like Imperator of all. Who knows? Who knows what would happen if that happened? If like everyone just literally worked together for the good of all. Who knows? Who knows what would happen? Am I still queued? This is one. Oh, here we go. I'm still lagging. Gotta lag. Lovely lag. Sake chew. The sake's gone. I think I have some white wine around somewhere. I do. It's like, what time is it? 1 a.m. 1 a.m. in the morning. Can't buy liquor on the weekends here in the South. Well, you can on a Saturday, just can't on a Sunday. No liquor sales on Sunday in the Southland. What's this thing? Mount Roulette. Ah, look at that. Dark Knight. Mount. Oh, I still need to do like all that stuff. Oh no, which one is this? My glasses are foggy, my brain's foggy. Got a little lag. This is, what even team am I on? Who cares? The Maelstrom. Yes. Sea swallows all. Till. Like a till, like in the boat, right? Till sea swallows all. Ha 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 ha. Here we go. Alright. So like everybody's moving around and it's like bouncing. There's gotta be some way. I might have to find some way to get the Ethernet over here. There they go. But it is what it is. Gotta do with whatever you gotta do with what you gotta do. Alright, so here is this. And I'm on Monk, so I just need to find some kind of target to focus on and punch. Punch. Well, it's not that. None of that. We've got 2 healers, so that's cool, but none of them are focused on me. Hey, we've got 2 melee. There's another monk. It's so rare. I hardly ever see any kind of melee in here. I run this relatively frequently, and, well, it's hardly ever another monk. Where in the world are they, anyway? I don't know. I wonder what they're doing. Maybe I should follow them and see what they're up to. Oh, it's so horrible. The lag. Oh, the lag. Oh, wow, lag. Oh, yeah, it sticks. It's because of where I live, and it's so far away from the point of everything. We actually paid for the good internet. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. And surrounded and nothing gone. Might as well take a little time, yeah, take a little time. Well. Ocean. It's AT&T. AT&T controls the Southland pretty much. But out here in the beyond. Oh, it's probably just because sometimes it doesn't lag. It's just Sunday night, and I guess it's like 1 a.m., so everybody's online. I mean, the very fact that we have internet, I suppose, is amazing. What do we got? Oh no, I can't even tell what's going on because of the lag. I can heal enough, I guess. Where are healers? Jelly bean, oh, that's a cool thing. They got the signs, so maybe I can follow them. And, alright, cool. Yeah, I'll just follow the sign. Why do we have to be so bouncy? There's got to be something I can do. Oh, look at all this stuff. I don't even recognize this stuff. I mean, I've seen it several times. I need to look it up just to find out what in the world these new things are, at least. I haven't had the time. I've been meaning to. I play all the time. I play piano, and I just am constantly on the go. I might not be here before long because I got fired. I did. Okay, well, might as well. Oh no. Because I play for funerals and just about everyone I know of is dying. So, well, I guess I'm dead now. So before long, there won't be any more funerals to play for. I have to find a new job. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this chair. This is nice. Yeah. Whose chair is it? This is the Archon Louis Suarez chair, I believe. Oh, cool. Alright. Well, they took care of that one in a hurry. Oh, they disappeared. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, I thought I was going to get, Dragoon. An assist. Yeah. Well, there he goes. That's that then. Let's see. We're in the middle, right? 13. I think it's around 15, so we might already miss that stuff. Usually somebody shouts out middle, hey, that I don't have heals anymore. I wonder what that was. It seemed like 15. I guess I was with a group or something. Alright, here we go. 15, what? It's like every 10 minutes, something like that. So, like, 5 minutes, maybe it's every 5, yeah, it's probably around 10 that we need to go back. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Maybe not. I need to look it up. I've only, well, with the Garrow stuff, I used to do PvP more. Oh, wow, we're getting owned. Craziness. Russian roulette. That's a good thing for a gun. Here we go again. Well. Oh, there's a comp pastry. Drago water. Well, there's an adder, I guess. Couple of adders. Alright. It's a big old amount. Alright. Yeah. Well, I guess, you know, their heart was in the right place. They just want to win, I suppose. I haven't won one of these things in I don't know how long. It makes me believe that somebody's like, you know, watching me in the stream here. Who knows? No, I think I did win one a couple nights ago. Yeah, I mean, you get more, like, wolf marks for winning, surely. Alright, here we go. Oh, no, got out of the stun there, Martin. Oh, no. Heal. At least, tank, I guess. I should do this as a tank. I mean, that's kind of my main, I suppose. I should probably, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really, well, yeah, speaking of, yeah, maybe I should hook up the keyboard and, direct and whatnot. Need to learn the things. I used to know them. Relearn, I suppose, is the correct word. Here we go. 10. I think it was 10, actually, every 5 minutes. Did we miss it again? No. Oh, here we go. Alright. So, like, at 5. It's 9 now. So, guess we need to jump back up here around 5. Maybe we can be effectual. Can affect something. Right. Maybe. So what are we doing now? Okay, so we own that at that. So we probably need to jump over here. Grab this one. If we had a group, that would probably be the thing to do. Maybe. Yeah, just own them all. Need to take a small party just over here and grab the flames base. Maybe me. No. No, there they are. So much for my small party. I sent someone behind me. Alright, and then they're all fighting over there. Yeah, let's go take the flame base. Because they're probably there's a dancer. You're gonna help me? No, they're coming after us. Well. Bunch of flames. Yeah. no, no kidding. Alright, yeah. I should hook up my keyboard. Focused adders, yeah, they're fair enough. Warlock. Oh, we're at 5, yeah. So I need to jump up top. Oh, might have had a bit too much wine to do that one. Oh, my range. More lag. It's that wonderful. Let's see. Okay, maybe select 6. I don't know. I really gotta learn these things. I probably need to look up a guide for this thing. I thought I might be able to learn it without doing that, but it doesn't seem like that is the case. I just need to find out when the robots appear in the middle. Here we go. Focus adders. Alright. That's a scholar. Alright. Oh no. Targeted by a mage. Oh cool, the healer found me. Well, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's hard and unlike some melee, I suppose, in PvP. Oh, here we go. Depending, I mean, if you got like a dedicated, otherwise, I don't even know why I do it. I do know I do. I get tomes. Tomes, and I like to play Monk. Monk is, my non-tank class, I suppose. And here we go. And we're all going this way now. Up to the middle. Come north, you fools. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Alright. Oh, no. Unstun. Well. Oh, that's a nice sound, I think. Well, we might get like second place stuff. So that's pretty cool, I think. Yeah. Stun. Oh, cool. Oh, wait. They transmuted himself. Wow, this paladin. Yeah. 7 assists. That's not so terrible, I guess, Jelly Bean. Yeah. No kills, but yeah, you gotta have. I'd have to have some big backups to do that. So, like, cause, yeah. Well, you gotta. I mean, you gotta be forefront. Take that's a nice white wine here. Cupcake Sauvignon Blanc. Uh, 2021. Well, this might be pretty good. Curious about it. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is nice. It's been a while since I've had white wine. I usually drink like Cabs, Pinot Noir, but yeah, this Sauvignon is nice. Oh, wow, it's got a nice flavor. It's got a beautiful aftertaste, too. Cupcake 2021. Marlboro. Guess like the cigarettes. Well, let's see what else I can do. Another roulette, I suppose. Yeah. Don't want to, don't want to fall. Yes, it's very robust, I think. Useless idiots are the words of Yasi Sakari. Also, GG healers that do damage instead of Hilligan. Great job. Yes, well, I guess there's some emotions there. Anyway, how many? 7,000. Alright, what now? How now? What now? It's like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. One more roulette, I suppose. Which one? Let's see if got a duty finder leveling. This tank. I could do it as gunbreaker. I would totally have to learn gunbreaker. Got some normal raids, got some guild heads, trials. Got the 50, 70, 80 dungeons. I guess I could do it as one of the things that I know, but I guess I could try another one of these. I still haven't even looked at what I'm supposed to do, so I don't know that I want to do that. I do not. I think that was somewhat just standing around. I tried it once, and yeah, I'm not sure exactly what anyone was doing, so I need to at least have some idea of what I'm supposed to do. Well, I could do a duty finder, I guess, without being the adventurer in need. That would be the day, right? Sure, that would be the day. Yeah, or I could, like, go do some fates. I kinda actually do need to do fates, but for what class? Maybe people are doing fates at some point other than here. So, like, 87. We're 87 fates. I think that's on the moon, right? It probably is on the moon. Let's see if anyone's fake right. Oh, that's just a. It's so pretty out there. Such a pretty place. It's really soothing out there too. I think the music is just great. The lighting just kind of falls in. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Not there. Got 'em all. That's not it. Here we go. Yeah, Ultimate Thor. Riatara, but of the A. Base Omicron, I guess there. I might as well try that. The old 1,000 gil. I've got to go to PvP more. This is not the moon. This is not the moon. What in the world? What am I doing here? What do these fates look like? What level are they? Maybe I inadvertently did myself a great service. That's a nice song. Not. Okay. Well, there's somebody out here doing them. So, that might not be so bad. They're doing it really quickly, though. I need these two. Not gonna make that one. I can try. Well, let's see if I can dot enough of these things to actually be effectual. See if I can go for gold. Going for gold. Got to get the gold. And heal. And whoops. Got to heal. Oh, that might give me gold. Just healing. And silver. No more bi-colored gemstones. Okay, well, I wonder what they're doing. Gotta find some way to spin these bi-colored gemstones. Got to find some way through the affliction that I seem to be wonderfully blessed with. Let's see. Here's the gemstone trader. And here. So let's see what I can get. No affliction here. Just pure stability. Let's see. Right. Okay. Oh, gemstone trader. Displaying available wares. This unit estimates 93.5% chance that the increased success of retrieval units can be attributed to the recent decrease in environmental hazards. Alright, so I already have that. Okay, so I need to go probably buy like something somewhere. I probably need to go to Gilmore or the Crystal Tower. 1:30 a.m. Yeah, I think. Yeah, the affliction, I suppose. I don't know. Sometimes I see something and I do something else. Or I read things backwards. I see one thing and do it. Call that what you will. Some have called it dyslexia, I suppose. But you know, what are you gonna do? Or odd, you know. Taha, Ere, Ganogig, Ganog, Atad. There you go. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, it's intermittent. Okay, so what am I doing here? Let's see. Mowing. Something I was gonna do. What was I gonna do? What was I going to do? It's like, you know, things, gotta do things. Well, I guess I could just rest my feet in the waters here, I suppose. I think there's a song called that, relatively. Yeah, Eknogzelut Tnet Spl. Okay, yeah. Alright. was it? There was something that I needed to do here. And maybe eventually I'll think of it. Well, anyway, there's a bunch of stuff that I could do. Am I capped on? I am. Yes, that's what it is. Tomes. Tomes. Oh, yeah. Materia vendor. Materia, no. I'm on the other side. The exact opposite side where I needed to be. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Here we go. Okay, so do I have that? You have already acquired this. Okay, masquerade. Well, might as well do that one. Gotta do something, cause I'm capped on the things. So I'll buy this one, masquerade. I need to listen to it. Don't use it right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, more wine. That's a nice song. That was like who was that? That same band that did the live. I think there was a band called. Well, I mean, yeah, there was a band called Live, and they did something called. I don't remember the name of the song, but yeah. Anyway, they used the phrase "more wine" in the song, so that's great. Anyway, I'll do that then. Rightio. So that is good wine. I really used to like the white wine, and I stopped drinking it for a while because someone that I drink with liked the cabs. Yeah, cabs. Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon. There we go. Yeah, like the cabs. And so I just drank pretty much cabs, then the occasional Pinot Noir, but yeah, I really like white wine. I mean, but whatever. I've forgotten how much, but this is a good one. Sauvignon Blanc, is that what it's called? Sauvignon Blanc. That's right? Yeah, Sauvignon Blanc. Anyway, here I am in Yumore. And need to do things. What kind of things? Different things. Okay, White Mage 87. I spent things, so now I have space with the currency. Let's see if there's anyone actually on the moon, which I intended to go to before. Here we go. 1100 gil. Right down into the fathoms of the teleportation. Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the best place to fake grind if anybody's out here. Oh, there's somebody out here. 84. I think I do still need these. I can't make that. Let's see. Shared fate. still need Labyrinthos. Yeah. Mare Lamentorum. And Ultimate Thor. Yeah, I wonder if they're still out there. Might be the same people. Well, let's see if something Party Finder. I'm actually kind of getting sleepy, so I think might not. What? Maybe there's a fate party. Maybe I should start one. That might not be so bad. I'd have to solo him for a little while, I guess. Or I could do another, like, roulette, like the, I need all that stuff there. Yeah, like the stream name says, right? Is there a... Oh, cool. Yeah, let's do that then. Awesome. Sweet. Here we go. Right. Oh, well, that's a nice color over there in the octagon. It reminds me of a corpse. There was this guy that apparently froze his mother.
So it is you.
Well, I don't know.
Not defile my new paradise.
Yeah, and that's what color she was. I believe she was kind of a interesting green color. Yeah, just heal. I might not be able to talk here a couple times because yeah, concentration and whatnot. And whoop, gotta get out of that. Oh no. Okay. And there's that. And that. And let's try another holy. And probably some resin again. Regen probably is the correct term, but whatever. Alright. Forgiven. And something. Lavado. Okay, so this is a straight up thing. Run. Regen the tank. And what have I done? What in the name of the world have I done? Oh no, and the lag returns. Okay. Well, I know at least a little bit now, I think. Hopefully. They're targeting me. Shh, Nike. Okay, well, we did that. Let's get out of that. Oh no, I've got lag. Lag. Lag-a-lamb. Oh no, I am out of MP. Completely out of MP. Let's just do this. Hit this. Come on. And do that. And do that. And keep them topped off. At least that's the best thing that I can think of. Okay. And this. And cool. Alright. We survived, it seems. And we're bouncing around with the lag. Wondrous lag. Okay, maybe I like this thing. I like these rocks. Has a sense of humor. That's nice. One way. Being in another. What a fun, stress-free bull, right? Hey, man. Okay, well, yeah. Oh no, something I've done. What did I do? I picked up a Vaughn stack. Hopefully I don't get sucked into that. What in the world? I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Once again, I live in the country. Like the country. We don't have, it's so horrible. It's so terrible being out here, I think. Not having... I probably shouldn't even play this game. There's gotta be some fix. I mean, what are you supposed to do? I gotta tell him. I don't need that.
Yelling about my domain like
That's that.
insects. I will not suffer it.
Actually, yeah, probably could have used that. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, this is odd. Maybe not as odd as, like, actually being able to tell where the AoEs are. That might be the weirdest thing. Oh no. Okay, yeah, no. No, I don't need any of this stuff. Let's see, scare. So pretty. So pretty. Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright. Yeah, this is really nice. Perhaps I shouldn't speak. Maybe my speech is creating a lag. I don't know. Gold faces and a white background. Okay. I don't know what this is. Ouch. Yeah, that could be it. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Yep. Right. Yeah, it's like tic-tac-toe. In a weird way. Okay, I've got a pawn stack. Ouch, what is this? What are we looking for? Not this, okay. It's probably me again. Let's see. Yeah, no latency now, so I've got to just claim stupidity. Okay, well, here we go. Balls, balls, balls. Ouch. Oh, cool. I do not mind claiming stupidity. It is better than latency. I would just as soon say I do not know the damn fight than... all of my equipment and gear has gone afoul. Ouch. Yes, one way the burden is on me, the other it is on humanity. I would like to think that humanity is good. Okay, what are we doing? Right over here. Alright.
I am righteousness, and righteousness will prevail.
These are all good
Can't you do anything
pieces
by
of gear.
yourself?
Okay, I'm running after you. Woo, here we go. You are ahead there. Maybe I can catch this guy. This is a good tank. I like this. I like the way this. I probably tank very similar to this actually. Okay, and woo, and dodge, and dodge, and dodge, dodge, woo-ha! Dodge, dodge, diddly dodge. Here we go, still dodging, got a bunch of mobs. Whoa, dodge, got to dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, up. Ah, finally I got a holy in there, I believe. I haven't tanked in a long time. And that's like, I really like to tank. But I just haven't. Here we go. What am I doing? Where's the... Okay, I'm looking to a different... I would need to, yeah, well, I need to do the story quests. Okay. No. Yeah, up to you. So that's pretty sound. And here we go. Are you taking off? No, you're in the middle. Yeah. Oh no. Yes, yeah. Oh no, the lag again.
Very well. If you will not be discouraged.
Discouraged. Oh man. Yeah. This thing is pretty good, I think. That's what I do, I believe. A lot of it. Ouch! The healer, however, could use some work. Okay, wow. Here we go. Get out of that. Oh no. And right. Alright. Yeah, so many of these like ladder game dungeons I've only done like once or twice, and it was with like the Scion, so you can pretty much just, what am I doing? Yeah, you can just follow them and, you know. Because they, like, they're...
Stop that, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
perfect in their ways, I guess, you know, being AI, so they, ouch! Yeah, well, that's what I get, I guess. Calling the Scions AI. Well, in the dungeon, though, yeah, they have their ways. What is this? Maybe I should like start sticking the names of the dungeons that I do in the description. I don't know. Ouch. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. I don't even remotely see what's going on here. Big one maybe first. Ouch. Yeah, that could go so many different ways. Uh-oh. Which way? Did it end up going? I don't know, but I got 2 Vaughn stacks. Ouch. Okay. Oh, this is bad. I wonder if I can shield myself somewhere. Huh. Well, thankfully, this party was great. What do we got? Okay. Mana trigger of the Forgiven. Well, that might eventually be useful. Cool. Yeah, I got 2 comps, so that's good. Yeah, thankfully the lag stopped there. Knock on wood. Didn't want to do that till I got out of there. Because if it would have started again, if that last boss would have lagged, I don't even know what I would have done. I've done that thing once. It was like a year ago, so I don't even know. Cheers though, completing that one. That is some good wine, cupcake. Okay, what now? Did that. Might be about time for bed. Sunday. I need to do story quests, but not now. I don't think that I would get anything out of it. I need to save that. Instance 2 and maybe watch it again later. Yeah, right. 88. Huh. it gave me the robe. Forgiven's robe of healing. Useful for one level. But maybe what a level, you know. What a level. Alright, so like, what was I doing? Oh, yes, do I have any gear that's sufficient or that's relevant at this level? Well, it doesn't look like any of that stuff is, none of this stuff either, I guess. Oh, hiccups again. Guess that means I need to drink more water, probably. Ah. Oh. Yeah, probably more water. Okay, so like, 88. White mage, 88. So I need healer gear at least beyond 85. Or any healer gear beyond 80, really. And I don't think that I have any. Well, I need to do like something else for a second, like quest or something. But what time is it? 2? Maybe I could I don't even know. I just feel like I need to like make the stream shorter, you know, like because I've been streaming for a while. I guess I could stop and then start again. I don't know. The wind's blowing here. It just blew through the window. It's a nice wind. Nice wind. What time is it? 2 a.m. Wow. It's kind of odd. It's a warm 2 a.m. wind. That is odd. It usually doesn't blow that warm at 2 a.m. around here, I think. But, yes, it's very pretty nonetheless. Here we go. Oh, I bet this is, let's see. Maybe it's the wine. It went in. I think, okay, so here we go. And block a ring of healing. Alright. 531. That dirty 31. Alright. So, like, yes. Forgiven's Ring of Healing. That's the dungeon that I was just in, I believe. Oh, cool, he flies. This controller is different than the PlayStation 4 controller. And also, there are things at play. Possibly on the wind. Okay, let's see. Candlelit sundries. Gotta do that, gotta do that. No, I got a ways to go to 89, I suppose. Are there people grinding out here? Not there, not there. There were earlier, not there. It's what time did I even say it was? Okay, yeah, it's 2 a.m. Yes. According to the white wine. Whoo-ha. It's like kind of a 3-layered beach, you know. Only with no ocean and infinite starlight. Quite the journey out here. I need to go to bed at some point, I guess. I just can't. I'm not entirely tired, you know. I just kind of want to just keep doing this till 90, I suppose. But I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna go to bed before I hit 90. Maybe I'll get another silver here, and let's see how many of these things I can, yeah, let's just dot everything I touch. Not that, because it's too far away for some reason, as I scroll through the, robots there. I wonder, I know why. Here we go, and bam. Ouch. Bam. Bam. Heal, Martin. Heal yourself. There you go. Hopefully didn't let the other fate do or die. Alright. Got a goal that time. Yes. Fate doer. Where you going? Oh, yes. Somebody else too. Oh, lag again. Good old lag. Which way are you going, Fate doer? Sesamia. Sesamia saya. That sounds like, you know, I say Sesamia. Or like, there's a Sublime song, I think, the band Sublime, like a Sesamia. And also, yeah, all the comedians. Well, there was one specific comedian that started it all back in the, like, the early part of the 20th century. I think it might have been the Stooges. Actually, Sesamia. Open Sesamia. Yeah, it might have been the Three Stooges. That's kind of a revelation, I believe. That I even remembered that. I could be wrong, completely and totally wrong. They might have taken it from somebody else. But there was like a Stooge movie. Where they talked, you know, they said the phrase "open sesame," I need to go back and watch some of those Stooge movies. I used to watch them occasionally on Saturday mornings, but I was half asleep and young and just trying to forget about the fact that I had to do homework, so I don't remember a lot of those movies. I think Bugs Bunny might use the phrase as well. Open Sesame. Quite a few people did, but the Stooges might have started it. Maybe it was somebody in a... It might have been a person in like one of those pre-talkie films, you know. What? Big ol' AoE. Gonna heal me, Chocobo? No, I'll heal myself. Healer, heal thyself. Alright, another gold. Here we go. Okay, where'd they go? Hopefully, I don't even know. Well, I guess we could split our separate ways. This is the one I would go to because it's, less time on the clock. Wow. No, I couldn't make that one. Here we go. Hopefully, this is the one they went to. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Celebrator. Well, no, okay. Gonna do that one. I don't know these fates. Haven't hardly grinded in this area at all, really. Well, I doubt they'll make that one. Well, solo lends itself to solo. Let's see what this thing says. I can't even see the, hawking fungus. Like they eat some of that, I believe. A hawking fungus. Where in the world? Roams the lunar plane in search of a nutrient-rich bed. Well, that's understandable, I think. Who doesn't want a nutrient-rich bed? It is your duty to confront this thinker and make it rethink its search. Makes sense, I guess. So, it doesn't make any sense. Hawking fungus roams the lunar plane in search of a nutrient bed. It's your duty to confront this thinker. Make everything a search. So he's looking for a nutrient-rich bed. And, apparently, whatever forces control the moon don't want it. So, what have the fates referred to it as? Funny? Hawking fungus. Oh man. Yeah. As per my previous suppositions, might be able to eat this thing and just, Just be loverly in all of your ways. Or, you know, just really, really high. That's not what I wanted to do. What in the world? What am I doing here now? This right here. Let's do this. Alright, I think I might finally be about to be able to sleep. Hear it. Time, interests, time, bond in the morning. Let's just punctuate this fate here. 3 minutes on this fate. Come on. Surely someone, no one, everyone. Here we go. We got it. 3 minutes. Okay, let's see. Present mine. Oh yeah, I remember how I learned healer kind of now, just doing a bunch of fates. It's been a long time, but yeah, you can totally like relearn all these skills and spells, you know. Just takes a little while. Yeah, I think we got it. Good job there, Cyan. Alright. Okay, yeah, there's nobody out here. Oh, wait. Some say, yes, indeed. Let's see, so I need to stick those both in the, yeah, I gotta go to bed. Yeah, where am I closest to? Old Charlian. $5.25 for old and 5. Yeah, let's go to old There's probably some stuff I need to do out there anyway, I guess. Got to brush my teeth. All right. Well, I'm off the bird. Gotta get off the bird. And indeed, I'm off the bird. Jumping into the bed here in the quicksand. I bet it's warm here. I bet it's like really warm and dry. I like warm and dry. Where I live, it's warm and wet. I mean, it gets it's warm, but it's wet. I've been, you know, into desert environments, and I really like the desert. It's like warm and dry. You don't even sweat. You don't even know it. It's just like a chill. It's like walking into a beautiful, like, mindset of heat. It's like your whole mindset is heat. Masquerade. Okay, I need to use this thing. Which one is that going to go to? Music roll from Masquerade. Used to add to your orchestrion list. Fair enough. Okay, Masquerade. Let's see what it is. Masquerade. Oh, yeah. Cool. It's like Yomore's theme, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's the music when you hear. That's the music that you hear whenever you log into Yomore, I guess. Anyway, I got to do all these things. Yeah, jump for joy there, Martin. It's not so loud because it's like over that orchestrion or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I've really moved anything so much. So let's just do that. Yeah, it's the same, just minus that one slot. Here we go. Complete. Alright, a fire crystal. Yes, you must have been down in the depths. In the pits of hell. And whatever this is, 480. A Neo is Guardian. Chakrams. Try on. Yeah. Yeah, rock and roll. Look at those things. They're pretty. Yep. I don't think I ever saw Xena use one of those, but Xena Warrior Princess being a character that used chakrams on the TV. They're still nicely shaped. Whatever, let's see how much they are for sale. 11K. I'm going with 11.5, I suppose. Because I got a lot of poetic gear. Okay, 115. There we go. And this one. Moon gel, strong adhesive, created by mixing together some mystery ingredients. Well, I would imagine that one of them might have come from the moon. And create a gel. I don't think that I need this thing either. Yep, 570 Moonward. Yeah, maybe I should save that for a little bit. I should stick a scythe onto this equipment. Anyway, fare thee well. Yes. I think the bed is beckoning me and calling me and other things, so night night, day day.